The bunny is ready. Now we need to paint it. In order to do that, we'll use a palette. An alcohol and water mixture, 70% of alcohol and 30% of water. And also brushes, preferably number 5 and number 3. And the paints. Our bunny is very light. We will make some of the spots deeper and brighter, but it's up to you. Let's start from the base. Bunny's basic color is peach. In order to get such a light shade, start with the red color. Squeeze some red paint out. Add some brown. And a little of yellow. The bunny is quite textured. If we want the paint to get into all the spots, we need a puddle of water on the palette. Don't ever use dry paints. Mix brown paint with a bit of red and yellow paints. Yellow color is very aggressive, so don't overuse it, like we just did. If the harm is already done, undo it with adding more brown and red. We have the color we need, so we can start painting the bunny. Don't forget to create a puddle on the palette. If you use a dry brush, you will reach only prominent spots. Paint all the spots you need. Then wash the brush and shade the outlines to create smooth transition. The bunny is basically white, so the transition from your color to white should be smooth. We paint all the needed spots the same way. Apply the paint and shade the outlines. If you want to have a deeper shade here, you need to wait for this layer to get dry and cover it. But it is important for the first layer to get dry. 4 pores. Now wash the brush and shade the outlines. We will paint the inside of the ear with a deeper shade and add some pink, because it's a girl, to make the ears pink inside. We add more red to our basic color for that. Start painting from the inside. Try not to touch the body. After painting, wash the brush and shade the outlines to make the transition smooth. Repeat the same for the second ear. Wash the brush and shade the outlines. Now the bunny looks soft and tender. Let's make the bunny look voluminous. Take the basic color and accent some spots. For example, let's emphasize the leg. Use your brush to apply the paint in the folds. And shade the outlines, like before. This way the leg becomes voluminous. Do the same to the second leg. Don't use too much color. The bunny should be light-colored. Let's also work on ears. Accent the fold a little too. And shade the outlines. I will make the feet color look deeper. The current layer is dry, so we can apply the next one. Don't forget to shade the outlines to create a smooth transition. And the forepores. To accent the eyes, we take the basic color again, which is red, brown, and yellow mixture. And apply the paint around the eyelid. But don't touch the eyelid itself. After painting, shade the outlines. Repeat the same for the second eye. If you want your bunny to be a boy, just apply the grey-blue color on the inside of the ears instead of the pink one. To get a restrained grey-blue shade, you need to mix black and blue. And your basic color should have more brown than red to avoid pink shades. Then you'll have a boy. Now the nose. Take the basic color again, but add more red to make the nose pink. You can use stiffer color for the nose to make the color deeper. Paint carefully and paint down along the cavity to its end. And keep shading, as before. Now the eyes. It's time to paint the eyelid we didn't touch before. It is more grey, so we will add black to the palette. We can add this black color to our basic color. Or you can just use black color. Paint the eyelid with a grey shade. Do the same to the second one. Now we only need to paint the inside of the eye. Use pure black for that. The color should be stiff. And cover almost the whole eye with black, except for a thin white arc. Don't cover the whole eye. Create small specks with no paint. I will accent the spot under the upper lid to make the eye brighter. Just take some black paint and apply it. Don't forget about shading. Now paint the second eye. It is important to make them look symmetrical. And now the specks. Small white dashes. They might be created chaotically. And again, apply darker shades around the eye to make it look prominent. Apply the black paint around the eyelid, but only around it. Now we are waiting for our bunny to get dry. When its eyes get dry, we will apply some piping gel on them to make them look shiny and vivid. The bunny is dry now, I mean the paint. Now that it is matte, we can make the eyes brighter and more sentimental. Take some piping gel. Now thin it slightly with alcohol to make the process of painting easier, and apply it on the eyes with your brush. Apply it stiffly on the eye. Your moves should be chaotic. Don't spread the gel, or else you may affect the paint that is already applied. Then the paint would be pulled along with the brush, and the work would look dirty. Do the same to the second eye. Don't forget to thin the piping gel with alcohol. Eventually, the piping gel remains and the alcohol evaporates. Now our bunny is ready, because it is dry and painted. The eyes look vivid and sentimental. Now we are going to make a flower to decorate the bunny. We need a small piece of thin wafer paper, a brush number 5, scissors, a palette, pink and brown paints. We use the Top Decora paints, and a pencil. Let's draw a pentapetalous flower of about 5 centimeters diameter. We need 2 to 3 flowers like that. Or you can draw 1 flower and cut it out from 3 layers. We can do that because the paper is thin. Here are the flowers. Now take an alcohol and water mixture, 1:1 proportion. I have already squeezed out pink and brown paints. Mix pink with brown to tune the pink down. Create a puddle of water to make the color less bright. Start painting quickly from the edges and shade the paint to the middle. Apply the paint and shade it. You should do it either on the parchment or the special rug. But don't use an iron surface, or else your paper will stick to it. Paint all 3 flowers like that. If their colors differ a little, it's fine. You can make some edges deeper brown and leave the paper to get dry. Our frameworks are dry now, so we can piece the flower together. Moisten one of the flowers with pure water in the middle. And glue it to another one, the petals checkerwise. Shape the flower a little. And glue the last flower to the middle of the second one, checkerwise too. Don't use too much water, or else your flower might get soaked. Glue the flower and shape it. If your flower gets too dry, it won't bend. So use the time when the flower isn't wet anymore, but still springy. The flower is ready. Now let's glue it to the bunny. Here's the bunny. Moisten the flower with water and glue it to the right spot. Press it for some time so that the fondant becomes sticky and glues to the paper. The figurine is ready. Our lesson is over now. Thank you for your attention and see you soon.